My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire, where we're going to be trying to get one of those achievements. So feed, who needs relics, and minimalist. Feed, who needs relics, and minimalist. Feed, who needs relics, and minimalist. Well, ooh, we could just remove a card, right? We've got one card removal opportunity here, one card removal opportunity there, as well as a shop. Although I could go up here, earn some money, go to a shop, get a removal, possibly a pickup as well. Let's do that. Sweet. I mean, if I take 5 damage here, so what? Haha, lethal. Damn it. Alright, let's kill the enemy and... obviously none of those. Take the max HP, I guess, because I don't want to put a curse in my deck. Ooh, Karen's Ashes. When it exhausts a card, deal 3 damage to random enemy. Strike out of the deck. Unfortunately, none of those help me with the infinite, but at the very least, we'll have some damage to push through some elites up this side if I'd like. And in fact, I think I would. Let's upgrade the bash. So 2 upgraded strikes and an upgraded bash. We should have basically no problem with the elites. Oh my god. Especially we should have no problem with the Sentinel fight. Oh, that's so close to a kill. Well, we'll have no problem with the Sentinel fight because Karen's Ashes is just going to instantly kill them for us. Thread Needle started combat with 4 plated armor. Nidorino. It's my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Let's upgrade one of these strikes before we move on. Juicy Bracelet. Normally encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. That's actually particularly good for a build like this. And the reason for that is because a lot of the question mark opportunities that you will find will turn out to be card removal opportunities. Sweet. So bash strike next turn and then triple strike the turn after, hopefully. Yeah, we've got this. Lagavulin down. I will take the Anchor. Started combat with 10 block as well as... no, can't take any of those. All right. Ooh, that's a removal. Sweet. We just need a card in this deck that actually helps us win, damn it. I'm all on top of the removals. I just do not have a build that can win. The thing is, you can wait to find the winning combination, your winning stuff, right? But you cannot wait to remove, because by the time that you decide, oh, I might start removing cards from the deck now, you probably won't have enough removal opportunities to get back down to 5. I've found. Let's pass that. Okay. So Hexaghost is going to be 18 damage for us right now. I mean, that's not great. We should be okay. Yeah, 18. Let's just upgrade to defend then. That is 18 on turn 2 though, so. Hey, we get our upgraded defend as well. You know what? I want to keep my plated armor here, so. Actually, full defend that turn. Sweet. Hell yeah, single defense is enough to keep us safe this turn. And now I'll start going aggressive because I'm a little worried. Bash has to go out next turn, but hey, I was about to say, hopefully we get the larger defend. Yep, next turn is going to be a bit rough. At the very least, we'd have a block potion for it. There goes all of our plated armor at this point as well. We're almost certainly dead. I mean, the enemy has been constantly putting burns in our deck, and burns are now more than half of our deck. And they're upgraded. That's why I started to switch to aggression. Yeah, we're just dead. That's fine. We didn't find anything on floor 1, and it was going to be very, very difficult to get over the difficulty jump between acts 1 and 2 without already having something. All right, well, here I probably just trade. Awful. White Beast statue potions always appear as combat rewards. That's not gonna be enough. So we're not gonna go for a 1 relic build. We need an energy potion when we do that. Sorry, not an energy potion. We need an energy relic when we make that trade. It's not definitely need, like, yes, you could get Runic Pyramid and then build around that, and there's like a couple other things that you could do. But your best chance for the largest amount of builds is the energy relic. So if I'm not going for 1 relic, I have to go for feed or minimalist, so. Sweet, I guess that means I go like this. Incense banner. Okay, I'm picking up some good stuff at least. Getting some quality cards. Got Bash Strike on the second turn. Good hit. Good draw for the first shuffle there, actually. I want to take Anger. Maybe we end up with an Unceasing top. Don't match cards, please. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Purposely failed the ones. I was still looking at new cards to see if I could find something that would be useful for me. I love that we've got intangibility next turn. With the plated armor, we're already fully defended, so I get to just Bash Strike. Hell yeah. And he takes single defend to fully defend us here as well. Ah, the old Ascension 0. How comfy it is. That's not so comfy, though. Oh, well. I should probably lean over to the question marks. See if I can find myself a shop. Early shops are really, really good for this kind of run because Flash of Steel or Dropkick, find either of those, and then you're in. For the build that I'm trying to make. But also, you do need to card remove. I'm not saying those are the only builds that can do it. I'm saying those are probably the easiest builds to assemble that can do it. Alright, good kill. Back in preparation at the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. That makes an infinite so much easier when you're still working down the size of your deck. Gotta take that 2 damage there. We've been getting a potion every single fight, and I still have no potions. I can't put spot weakness in the deck. Like, it will help carry me early, but it will just prevent me from having the win. I'm mad about it, but I'm gonna take it. See if I can get this run to, at the very least, outlast the first floor. Regal Pillow, whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Remove a card from the deck. Okay, that's much appreciated. Thank you. I'll cop the 1 damage this turn. I don't want to have to expend an energy for so little in effect otherwise. Dash Strike Anger? No. Oh, that's exactly lethal already. Sweet. Fear Potion's pretty good. Should take it. Oh, yay, a bunch more potions. I was worried I wouldn't have any. We'll take Fairy in a Bottle and Entropic Brew. They're both incredibly powerful. So we'll bash the enemy before we wake them up. And it's also worth noting that I've made sure that the Incense Burner is going to line up against one of the turns where the Lagavulin is attacking here. Incredibly important to do so. I will block for 12. Next turn, Intangibility does almost all my blocking. So, of course, that's going to be the turn where I'll use the Entropic Brew, right? Because that only goes away when I die. Of course, this is the turn where I don't draw any of my damage. Good. At the very least, we've still got lethal. Red Skull. While your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Neat. Let's drop a poison potion for the block potion. Yeah, we still don't have anything here. Oh well. It happens, yeah. This is why I'm playing a lot of the first floors really quickly for the Ironclad achievement hunting stuff. And that's because I have so much that I have to get through. And am going to have to do it multiple times. Because, hey, some of these runs are just going to be thrown away. These are the hardest achievements, the ones that I am currently working on. Well, except for Feed Donu, but that is a little bit of RNG. Alright. 36. So we're actually going to be taking... Oh, God. I needed to take 1 more damage. We're going to be taking more... Ah, spot weakness. Why are you in the making? You opening hand. We're going to be taking, yeah, 4x6 this turn. There we go. 24 incoming. And just completely block. With those angers in the deck and the spot weakness, we actually should be able to get through this combat. Why is it when we're intangible, we always get the most of our defenses? So we'll get the kill here, and after this, do I take a limit break? I had lethal that turn, but I wasn't going to die, and I wasn't going to take damage. Regen Potion, Double Tap Offering, Bludgeon. No, I can't take any of those. I thicken up the deck without actually contributing to our win condition. Remove 2 cards. Okay, Empty Cage. Yes, extremely valuable pickup there for us. I remove a Strike and a Defend. Okay, so now we're actually back in the ability to possibly get an Infinite going on. I want to go to this really early shop here. There's nothing that can dissuade me. Okay. 18 incoming. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll actually just max up on defense, sure. The enemy attacks every single turn, that is to say the Shelled Parasite attacks definitely every single turn. And I knew I was well defended the next turn, thank you again, Incense Burner. So I was super comfy with that. Explosive Potion's actually a really good pickup here. Over a Regen Potion? Yeah, there's a lot of AoE fights this floor that I am going to have difficulty with, so I should do that. Ugh. Lame. That doesn't work. Alright. Medical Kit, unplayable status cards can be played. Maybe I take Wing Boots so that I can just hop to another shop or something like that later on. Hop lines to get shops. So shop. So it'd be Wing Boots, card removal, probably over defend, let's be real. I need to just get really aggressive. Oh god. That's not good. So I can put 1 of them on the ground here. And we'll do exactly that. Cop my 10. Even intangibility isn't going to be particularly effective here unless the enemy is doing a large attack, which isn't extremely common. More enemy on the ground. I really wish I had an energy relic right now. Just, oh, that'd be a nice thing to have. Regen potion would have been our second. We could have had 2 regen potions together, which can be really good, especially for elite combats. Spot weakness. Well, actually, never mind. Of course, spot weakness is going to be in my opening hands. Okay, it makes sense here. Let's drop the explosive potion now. I do need to be a bit more liberal with these potions, because I'm definitely turning down a lot more potions than I'm comfortable with at the moment. That's a mistake that I've been making so far. Ooh, extra energy already. Lovely. It's way too late to take Searing Blow and start going for those upgrades. All right, I'm going to hop across here. Ooh, 1 of 20 cards to add to the deck. That could find us Dropkick. Game. That's not a Dropkick. None of these are a Dropkick. If I take Reaper, I can live for a little longer, but it's another card included into the deck. Let's upgrade the anger. This is honestly, this is probably doomed for failure, but we'll still go. I want to put the bird on the ground. Hopefully draw back into the Reaper this turn. Actually, that's fine. Reaper this turn is perfect. Perfect. Reaper, Reaper, Reaper. And a big old heal to you as well. Got us above half HP as well. Fruit juice. I would like that max HP. Thank you. Can't take spot havoc. Spot weakness, obviously. I'm upgrading only the cards that I intend to keep in the deck right now. Smiling March, the merchant's carbon circles now always cost 50 gold. Okay, yes, we can, again, we can now focus on our removals. It's taken 2, I think those might be the only 2 card removal relics in the entire game, like card removal related relics in the entire game. But we got both of them. Now we just need to find a way to win, which weirdly seems to be a very familiar thing for me to be saying. All right, probably Reaper murder the frontliner, gets me a bunch of healing, and it was either that or I murdered the frontliner myself, which would have made the Reaper much less effective. 2 targets better than 1, for the sake of that at least. White Chosen, and hello to no. Drop kick. Drop kick. Let's get that out of the deck. Jump over here. Flash of Steel. Yep. And there was drop kick as well. Oh, game. How do I remove 4 cards next floor? I've still got 1 jump on the wing boots. And I need still dual wield, so I need to remove 5 cards next floor. This is what I was talking about. The fact that I took an anger, spot weakness, and Reaper so that I could get to this point of the game, even with Empty Cage and Smiling Mask, has doomed me to not be able to complete the run. At least for an achievement. So now I've got to look for the card Feed, probably. Let's drop a Reaper. This is really unfortunate. I'm quite sad about it. Oh well, it happens. Don't take Reaper, don't take Reaper, don't take Reaper. Sweet, you take Anger. Reaper right there is pretty important. Get myself some HP back. Now, at the very least, we will be revived when the Bronze Automaton inevitably kills me. Yep, this turn. So we have a little bit longer to try and get the kill ourselves. And a little bit more strength while we do so. This is why, even though Rage would have been good in this deck, I can't put it in this deck because it prevents me from being able to win. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, 21 minutes. Let's do it exactly one more time. Even with the game trying to help me as much as it could with removals, that was never going to get there. It just wasn't. All right, remove a card, and then in a couple spaces time, I remove another card. Okay, so I'm not going to go for the single relic one here. I'm actually going to go to both of these shops, and I'll remove on the second one rather than the first one. That'll give me 2 opportunities to look for Flash of Steel or drop kick early. No. No. Oh, sure, transform's fine. I mean, you know, it's fine, I guess. Whatever, I mean, like, drop kick or no drop kick, I mean, you know. It's not like it had a choice of literally 75 different cards that it could have transformed it into, and it just happened to transform it into the one that I needed. You know. I'm not lucky. I am very lucky. The way it gets luckier is if I find another dropkick now, so that I don't have to have a dual wield in the deck. So I can't remove there. I think I still go to that shop though, because I want the 2 upgrades here and then to cut up this direction. So the 2 upgrades, Bash, obviously, for the effectiveness of the dropkick. Don't you dare. Okay, so I was about to say, don't you dare have exactly what I need in here. And then I'll upgrade the dropkick because it is going to be the card that we hope to play all of the time. The Courier, the Merchant's Cards, Wrestling Potions, or they restock and all prices decrease by 20%. That's going to help us afford some removals. No. I probably go for the question marks rather than... Yeah. I need the removals. Nope, no removal there. It's another removal. This is going to be a hard boss fight for us. I can't defend in it. The elite fight at the end of the floor, that is. If I defend in that combat, I'm already dead. I'm going to be pretty hopeful that the Entropic Brew gives me something useful. Okay. Fire Potion on one of you. Fire Potion isn't so impactful in the boss fight. Like, it's not a even significant percentage of their HP. Give me the kill. Nope. Nothing doing. And upgrade another strike. If I focus on defending in this fight, I've already lost. Tropic. This is the most attacks I play in a single turn, so drop kick. Strike, strike, strike. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but so is this. Ow. There's the first burn in our deck as well. So the burn is a large amount of the reason that I can't slow down in this combat. I just have to go straight to the walls. Sweet. Looks like I'm going to be able to make it through this one. Enemy's vulnerable enough that we get more damage just by doing all of those attacks. Sweet. Alright, Hex goes down. Can't really afford to take anything here. No, not even feed. Extra energy. Fewer card rewards, though. Extra energy is really important right now. So extra energy is really important for this build while I construct the infinite, but after the infinite is constructed, my energy doesn't matter at all, right? Because it's bash. No, it does still matter, right? Because bash, drop kick. If it's bash, drop kick, or bash, drop kick, flash of steel, or something like that, then that's fine. But if it's bash, dual wheel, drop kick, then it'll take me two turns to construct that, unless I have extra energy. But whittling down my card selections makes it less likely that I pick up the dual wield or the drop kick that complete this build. Each of those is uncommon rather than rare. Flash of Steel I'm not going to find in the card rewards, so that's just, you know, hot between shops. I think I have to take the tiny house. The money is actually helpful here as well. Alright, so there's a path that has 2 shops and no elites. That's my path. This is probably where I'm going to drop my fire potion, just because not being able to make this enemy vulnerable means this fight is going to be real hard. Ow. They block again this turn, so yeah, I'm dropping that. Fire potion. Picking up a fear potion. That's actually really good for us. No. Nothing doing here. So, Ornamental Fan is actually really good for this build. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. But card removal. This is the annoying thing. Card removal is... It has to, at all points, be our primary concern. Okay. Ooh, Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Okay, so ping-ponging between normal enemies is also now a really good idea. Because that additional card reward, that's another chance. It's another entry in the lotto. We don't have the Automaton as the final boss this floor, so we don't need to start thinking about stacking status debuffs. Which I'm quite pleased by not having to do. Sweet. I'm blocking most of the damage each turn. Like, Orichalcum plus plated armor is obviously, like, the best thing that we could have gotten. But, in a pinch, I think this will do. And we should have lethal next turn. So 6 cards in the deck. Sweet. No. No. And I will take another fear potion. Those are actually going to be really good for... 1 of 20 cards add to the deck. Come on, 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 come on. Wow. Guess what I just learned? You can't choose not to take a card here. Oh, that's awful. Well, at least I can cut the rest of the... at least I can cut the rest of the defense from the deck now because I'm just going to be playing Rage. Ugh. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, just go for more defense there. Wasn't going to get the kill. Not on that turn, at least. And a single strike is enough for it next turn. Rage, bash, drop kick, defend. You know, it's fine. It's doing fine. This is okay so far. Drop kick, found it. Okay, so I need to cut 3 cards from this deck now. There's 1 rest up here, 1 rest, 1 shot. I need to cut 3 cards from the deck. And E3 is fine. You know the bone for HP has added below 50% at the end of combat. Heal for 12 HP. Shuriken every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn. Gain 1 dex. That strength, rather. That helps us scale a little better. So we have Vulnerability Enabler, Drop Kicks, Rage. Like, the rest of the cards don't matter at all to me. None of those help us achieve what we're trying to. So, like, we cut the defend, right? I think I rest in this position. I need the HP. Don't you dare match. No! Damn it! Yeah, I get lucky and then I get extremely unlucky as well. I had to now remove 3 cards from the deck in the final floor. Getting the money together to do that is a phenomenally difficult task. It's just probably not happening at this point. Well, at the very least, now for the future, I know that the event, the library event is a trap. I shouldn't do it. I'll run this run until the very end, but yeah, we've almost certainly now lost. That's really disappointing. What would it take to help us win now? What would it take for this run to win at this point? Peace Pipe. Or empty cage after this boss. It could happen. It's unlikely, but it could happen. But it is unlikely. But it could happen. Let's make sure I play 3 attacks a turn. I'm not going to bother trying to kill the torch heads. It's always for the collector right here. Sweet. Enemy is extremely vulnerable now. Fine. So 15, I deny 15. Incoming is 46 damage. Yep, that makes sense. And we're dead this turn if we don't have lethal. That's us dead. By exactly 1 damage. So, what, there's 16? No, it's 12. It's 12 cards. So pick one and then pick another, and it's a 1 in 11 that it matches. So the library event was definitely my fault. But that rage is probably the only reason that I lived that long as well. If I what is it? So hand of 6, right? So I have to bash on the first turn. Yeah, so if I didn't get that bash and I didn't get that rage, that is to say, didn't get the Cursed Library event, and did not get the pairing on the card game. By the way, you don't get a choice whether or not you play that card game. If anyone's about to say, just don't do the game, you can't. That's not a thing. That's, sorry, they force you to do it. Same with rolling the wheel. And from that, you can get a curse as a reward. And it's like, sweet, I guess. I wasn't going for minimalist or anything like that. I'm really disappointed. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I would have had to not get the card from that event as well as not get the Cursed Tome. Sorry, the library. The library I could have influenced. I think like I did know that you can't avoid taking a card selection there. So that one's entirely on me. I own up to that. But then the deck would only be 7 cards at this point, and it needs to be it needs to be 5 for the infinite to work, like even without minimalist, right? But for the infinite to work over the course of any fight, your deck needs to be your standard hand size of 5 needs to always, by necessity, include a drop kick. So I had 2 drop kicks. So for a hand of 5 to always include one of them, that means I had to have 6 cards. So that would be not getting the Cursed Tome event and not getting the card matching event. Cursed Tome. It's not Cursed Tome. There is an event here called Cursed Tome, but not getting the library event and not getting that other event. Also, missing out by 1 damage there is really rough. I know that I had fear potions. I was saving them for next floor. Because if I didn't get an energy potion after this fight, then I desperately would have wanted... Because my opening hand is not guaranteed to have bash. So next floor, I would have desperately wanted to have fear potions so that I can start chaining off attacks against enemies that are ramping up. Things like orb walkers or especially things that die very, very quickly or deal a bunch of damage to us. Like the shapes fights. That was really, really unlucky. I'm going to go drink about that for a while. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.